Hello YouTube, how's it going today? So, like I said guys, I would make a criminal mastermind guide for the Doomsday Heist, and here I am, I'm making it right now. And what we're going to do in this series is we're going to make 3 videos. We're going to make one video for Act 1, one video for Act 2, one video for Act 3. I'm going to pile everything together and try to make into one big video instead of like breaking it down into so many different videos, because then I would have to do like a video in each setup mission. That'd be stupid. I'm just going to do it in one video, and I'm going to shorten it as much as possible. I'm going to take out the cutscenes, I'm going to take out the a lot of the pointless driving, a lot of the pointless objectives. I'm only going to talk about specific tips, things that will help you complete the mastermind quicker. And also, I'm going to be ignoring the prep missions on this. And the reason I'm going to be ignoring prep missions is because on the prep missions you can die, so you don't have to worry about that. That doesn't apply to criminal mastermind. Only the setups apply to criminal mastermind. So that's the only thing we're going to focus on, really, setups. I might show a prep here or two, but if I show a prep here or two, I'm going to be like talking about specific like things that you could do to make that prep like really quick and easy. Like for instance, in this case right here with the ambulance, what you can do in this case is, instead of having to drive all the way where they want you to get the ambulance, you could just call 911 and you can just spawn an ambulance and it'll just spawn in front of you. So you don't even need to actually drive all the way across the map to the place where they're telling you the hospital. You can just dial 911 and just have the ambulance come straight to you. That's what we did. Right here, emergency services. Choose paramedic. Note, if somebody already stole the ambulance from the objective, you will not be able to do this. But if somebody didn't before, you can just take that ambulance and just deliver it right there really quickly. And there we go. Objective completed. Ambulance delivered. On this part, we are going to be focusing on the morgue team specifically, because the helicopter team have it a lot easier. The helicopter team, what I just recommend them do, just take a Kuruma or an armored vehicle like an insurgent and just clear the area out and just grab the helicopter quickly. Their part's really easy. All you gotta do is get the helicopter. The challenging team right here is the morgue team. So when you guys enter the morgue right here, please make sure do not bump into anybody, even the doctors. Don't bump into anybody, because there's some stupid reason. One time when I bumped into one of the doctors, the alarm goes off. So like right here, for instance, be very careful. Don't bump into people, because you bump into people and the cops are going to spot you and it's going to be game over. And you're going to get spotted eventually, but you want to keep your cover for as long as possible. That way you can move to the top floor. And we're going to talk about that in a second here. Okay. So right here, just search the bodies, just get this done really quickly. It's not going to be here, you're going to have to go up to the top floor. No data there. Keep searching. Okay, so once you search the bodies, move up to the top floor, and again, be very careful, do not bump into any of these guards. I'm going to show you guys what to do when you get up to the top floor here. Okay, and right here, guys, when you are on the top floor here, at this angle, the guards won't shoot you. If you move up any further, they will shoot you. So right here, have your friend target one guard, you target the other guard, make it a headshot, kill them really quickly. You can get a moment of stealth. It won't last for long, but it's a moment of stealth, and that moment of stealth will let you get the jump on these guys before they get into cover. So drop those 2 guys quickly with a silencer, and then you can kill all these guys before they get into cover, because then otherwise you have to clear out the room, and they're all shooting at you from cover. And have one person go up to the computer, start downloading the data. The other person should go up right to the staircase and get an auto shotgun out, and do not let them come up the staircase, because they're going to try to come up in this room, and once they come up in this room, it gets a lot more complicated because they all get into cover. So have the second guy just protect the staircase. Do not let them come up here. And also, I recommend you guys use auto aim on these heists, especially when you're doing criminal mastermind. I know, I don't promote auto aim, I play free aim, but we're focusing on criminal mastermind here, so we want this to be as easy as possible. So do it with auto aim, and once you're fighting out of the morgue, just use nothing but the auto shotgun. The auto shotgun is going to be your best friend. The assault shotgun, I should say, right here. This gun specifically. This is going to be your best friend in this level. These guys are like tanks. They take so many bullets, so this is specifically why you're going to want to use the shotgun. Also, keep a good eye on your health. Make sure to stack up on armors and have a lot of snacks with you specifically. I made a mistake here that I didn't get armors before the mission, but I was still fine. But again, make sure that you stack up on a lot of snacks here and have armors with you. And the assault shotgun is going to be your best friend. Watch your health at all times, because a lot of on these missions, these guys can drop your health down really quickly, even if you have armor and full health. So again, just keep using the auto shotgun and just clear the area out really quickly. Once you guys get down here, this is the part where you're going to be fighting the last wave of guys, and then you're going to have to get out, and you're going to have to go on the streets, and the savage is going to pick you up. Do not do what the mission actually intends for you to do. What you guys are going to want to do is have the guy in the savage communicate with the guy in the savage, and have the guy in the savage use the explosive cannons, and just clear out all the cops on the street, just so that the morgue team doesn't have to deal with it. They're in an attack helicopter. Let them clear it out. So let the savage just deal with all of this. Let the savage just clear everything out here on the street for you. And what you guys are going to want to do, in my opinion, do not have this land the savage on the street. Go across the street, go around this way that I'm going here. It's going to be one cop car that's going to try to stop you, and just climb the rooftop onto the hospital. And the reason that you want to land on the hospital is because the hospital is a very easy place to land on, and you don't have to worry about any more cops surrounding you. If you go on the street, you have to worry about cops surrounding you, so you don't want that. So you want to get on the hospital where it's easy. The savage, in the meantime, will keep all the cops busy and will clear the area out really easy. So you see what we would be dealing with right there. See all those helicopters of SWAT pouring in, but now the savage is clearing it out, so we don't have to deal with any of that nonsense. We ran over here to the helipad. We're good. Now all we gotta do is wait for pickup here. I would recommend also standing a little bit back just in case so the savage doesn't hit you with the blades here. We had a really close call. I almost got hit by the blades there. I should have stayed back a little bit. But I recommend you guys stay back. Stay back on like that little narrow hallway right there that you see. Stay over there when the savage lands. Now all we gotta do is basically fly to the destination, lose the cops along the way. Pretty much easy, simple here. Just avoid the helicopters, get out of the area quickly. And here we go. We're done pretty much. Landed. We're done with the first setup mission. Got that out of the way. Okay, so here we are moving on to setup mission 2, signal intercepts, and we're going to be ignoring the prep mission on this because the prep mission is very simple. All you gotta do is just go to a house, clear the area out, steal 4 Deluxos, and just respray them and take them back to the facility. And even if you die on that mission, it doesn't affect the criminal mastermind, only affects it in setup missions. So again, we're just focusing on the setup missions here. So what you're going to want to do on this mission is split up into teams of 2, have 2 guys cover C and A, and have 2 guys cover B and D. There's 2 that are north of the city, and then there's 2 that are south of the city. Have this split up, it'll be just a lot quicker and a lot more efficient. And once you get up to the van right here, let me show you guys a quick tip. Okay, so here, once we move on to the vans, and you guys are going to want to be very careful here, because if these vans get spooked, they're going to speed up like crazy, and then the guy in the back can easily shoot you out because he has an assault rifle, so you want to be very careful. But here's a quick tip. You don't even need to have the phone open. That's right, you don't need to have the phone open. Just have the phone open for the beginning of the hack and have it activate the hack. Once the hack is activated, you don't need to have it open. Just look right there, hack process. And in the meantime, just have your snack bar open and drive on the side of the vehicle. When you drive on the side of the vehicle, they can't shoot you, but have your snack bar open just in case. And right there, destroyed. Okay, so right here, when we're on the ocean, this is going to get a little more tricky. Again, I would suggest trying to stay on the side of them. It's better to stay on the side of them than being in the back of them, because then you're an easier target. Start up the hack, and then you don't need to have the phone open. The hack's going to do it. Just stay in the yellow circle, and just have your snack bar open. I recommend just like swerving the car left and right like this. It makes it a little harder for them to shoot you, but you have a lot less cover here than with the vans. Setting on the side here will do a little bit better, but won't do much unlike the van. And then once hack is just completed, just back off right here, let them get a little bit of distance, and just blow them up, and you're good. Okay, so once everybody here is at the airport and it says wait for SecuroSurf to locate the final target, and you hear Lester start talking, to start driving towards the plane. Don't even wait for the plane to appear on the map, to start driving towards it. That way you already start hacking it, and you'll start having a speed advantage over the plane before it takes off, so you have the hack a little more completed. And also, I recommend that you guys start flying. Don't follow the plane on the runway, it's just like driving or hovering. Just start flying. Start flying immediately, because the plane is going to take off soon, and when it does take off, you'll be able to start following it, and you already have an advantage, because then it's really hard for the Deluxo to pull up. Like, even here, when I started out early, it's still hard for me to pull up, so just make sure that you start flying already before you follow the plane here. And once the bar gets up to around 50%, like around there, you're going to have a few helicopters chasing you. Let me show you what to do in this instance. Okay, so the helicopters now have appeared. There's 3 of them. Here at this point, what you're going to want to do is have one guy still follow the plane and have him just keep hacking it. Everybody else, all 3 other Deluxos, just get back and just focus on taking down these helicopters. And these helicopters will be no match for you. They'll be very easy to take down, and the Deluxo missiles are just really easy. And at this point, just follow the plane from a distance. Have that one guy just sit right next to the plane and just keep hacking it and getting ready to shoot it down. Have him back off when you're ready to shoot it down, just so you don't accidentally hit him here. But just, again, have all 3 people just stay back, and the second the helicopters appear, just blow them out of the sky. And right here, hack is completed. Right now, just have the final guy just back off right now and just shoot down the plane now. These helicopters are no match for the Deluxo's missiles because the Deluxo's missiles are very accurate. Simple then. Also, these helicopters, you can blow them up if you want, but if you destroy the plane, they'll pretty much back off and they'll start flying away. I know my teammates here like destroying them, but these helicopters aren't going to follow you as long as you destroyed the plane. If the plane was still up, they would start following you, but other than that, they're not. And I recommend just fly towards the drop-off. It's a lot easier than getting on the ground and just driving there. Just fly towards the drop-off and just land on the rooftop. And here we go. All cars have regrouped. All cars are on the rooftop. And we're done pretty much. Good work, everyone here. So here I wanted to give you guys a quick tip for the Act 1 final prep mission right here, to steal a Kula. So right here, have one of your teammates go to Fort Zancudo, have them start going to the Fort Zancudo air traffic control tower even before you start the mission. Have the other 2 teammates at LSIA, because that's usually where it spawns. That way you can have one guy start the mission, one person going to the air traffic control tower hacking it, and you can have other people at LSIA just getting ready to take it. And see, one person at Fort Zancudo, other 2 people at LSIA, and because of that, we're able to complete the mission really quickly. Multiple people are doing multiple tasks at the same time. We managed to complete this mission under 5 minutes, instead of having to, everyone go to the air traffic control tower, hacking it, fighting out of there, and then everybody flying over to LSIA and then flying back to the facility. We managed to cut out the middleman here, and we managed to complete this mission a lot quicker. So split up into teams, work together, and you can complete this mission a lot quicker. Now, here we go. The final setup mission, Server Farm. This is the hardest setup mission for Act 1. Okay, let's talk about this one right now. Okay, so when you get to the facility here, guys, make sure you've activated stealth mode early on, and just land from a low angle. Don't land from a really high angle, because you can get spotted when you do that. And right here, when you get out, it's just actually, this part outside here is just really simple. I wish they would let you have one person stay with the helicopter. I really wish, because if one person stayed with the helicopter, it would make the mission so much easier later on. But of course, Rockstar doesn't let you do things like that. And a lot of the ladders always mess people up, but I highly give you guys a suggestion. Go on ladders in first-person mode, because when you're in first-person mode and you go on a ladder, your character always gets on it correctly. In third-person, sometimes it's a little weird, but in first-person, it's always good. So right here, when you get down here, it's just very simple. This part's just so easy. Even one guy can do it. I'm doing it pretty much right here with just the combat PDW silence. Just make sure you take these guys out really quickly in groups. Very simple here. Take those guys out, pretty much cleared out over here. Once you get over to this part, go over here to the right side, like get near the wall right here at this angle where I am. Just wait till they cross right here. See them? Drop both of them now. Okay, move up now. Okay, right here, it's going to want, again, to cover the head of security. He's going to be coming outside right now. And here he comes. Take them both down. Very simple right here. As one person is getting the key card right here, have the rest of the team move up. There's no need for them to wait for this one person to get the key card. Complete the mission a little quicker.
You can't get down to the server farm through the main doors. Go around the side of the facility to find the entrance.
Everyone's dropped here. Good, good. Move up here is one guy going to be coming out right here. Drop him. He's down. Okay, everyone's good now. Okay. Now this is the part where it gets a little complicated here. This is the part where everybody has to go inside right now. This part is going to get a little complicated right here. Let me show you guys what to do right now. Okay, so once you get down the elevator right here, you're gonna notice a scientist at a control panel. I recommend just headshotting him. Sometimes when I shoot him in the body, he sees me. He turns around really quickly, so when you get down here, he's gonna turn around. So make sure you drop him really quickly. If you don't get that guy down early, you're gonna get spotted, and you don't want to get spotted early on here. You want to kill as many of these guys as you can quietly. Right here, drop this guy. And what I recommend doing is have one person up in the tower and just put proximity mines. Put proximity mines on the elevator and put proximity mines on the staircase, and then have that person get down. Don't have them stay up there, because the reason that you want to do that is because you're going to get spotted eventually. Unfortunately, it's going to happen. It's going to happen at the end. Even if you complete this part completely stealthily, the noose is going to come at you at the end. And the reason that you want to put proximity mines on the staircase and the elevator is because the SWAT, the noose, they're going to go up there and they're going to hide up there, and they're in really good positions. And once they're up there, they have the high ground, and they can shoot you and they can kill you really easily on this mission. So make sure you put proximity mines up there. Put a bunch of them up there. You might not be able to kill all of them, but you'll be able to get rid of a good chunk of them. Make sure that they're not able to go up in the tower. So that's good advice right there. And here, just go through as much as you can right here. Just clear these guys out quickly. Just get rid of these guards. And on this part, when you come up to these two guards right here, have this part, you can't take these guys out together. For some reason, you get spotted if you take them out together. Have one of your teammates shoot the other one, count down, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and just drop them really quickly. Both down. Okay. We've pretty much cleared out this section of the room already pretty well here. And have the other team do the exact same thing. Just split up into teams of 2. Have the other team do the exact same thing that we're doing right here. Okay. And once you guys get up to the hacks right here, I have a little tip that'll help you guys complete these hacks really quickly, and you guys won't ever have to struggle with these again. A lot of times people struggle with these, but there's a really easy way to actually do these. What you do is, every time you do this, just line them up perfectly straight. Line up each of these just perfectly straight. Just have them perfectly straight, and the reason that you want to do that is because usually there's one that's always like that. So right there, see like that? It's usually there's one that's straight, usually. And you'll be able to knock them out, and you'll be able to guess which ones are. So then you'll know that not all of them are perfectly straight, and you'll have one less to work with. So it'll be a lot easier. So right here, we're able to guess the pattern really easily because we know that they can't be straight. So look, see? Right here, done. So you guys just do that. It's a really easy way to hack these, really easy way to get through these really quickly. And once you hack the third one, I believe, the third one, that the noose automatically just comes. Even if you clear out this room completely quietly, the noose just shows up. I know, it's a pain. They shouldn't have done the mission this way, but unfortunately, this is the way it happens. So once that happens, where you clear out the room like that, and you hack the things, just hug the wall. Go to the right side of the wall or go to the left side. Be right next to the wall. And the reason that you want to be next to the wall, you do not want to be in the middle. The reason you don't want to be in the middle is because they can box you in. If you're on the right side here, they can only come at you from the left. And if you're on the left side, they can only come at you from the right. So be right next to the wall like we are right here. And I'm using a heavy machine gun here, armor-piercing rounds, because I just didn't want to deal with these SWAT like this. It's going to take them a few seconds here to show up, but they're going to come in a second right here. And these guys, I don't know how this AI is programmed here, but these guys are a lot more aggressive. They are a lot more aggressive than the regular standard noose. Like these guys, they will just rush at you so quickly. Like they'll go around these corners, they'll rush at you. They're programmed to kill you really quickly. They're differently. They run differently than a lot of the other ones here. So right here, take these guys out just quickly. Work together. Make sure you cover your backs also, because they can come up behind you. Do not move up really quickly on this. You're going to want to take this slow and easy on this. We're not rushing on this. We're trying to complete Criminal Mastermind. We don't want to die on this one. Watch your health, watch your armor, just stick together, go for headshots right here, kills the noose pretty quickly. It's just kind of annoying though, but clear out the area. And you guys hear the proximity mines are going off, and they're going off because they tried to go up in the tower, so you already took out a bunch of them, so we already have a good chunk of the room cleared out. Just move up, stay together, have the other team on the other side of the room do the exact same thing. Have them hug the wall, also have them move up in teams of 2, cover each other. You split up, and your chances of dying are a lot greater. So right here, just move up. Careful. See what these guys are doing? They're just rushing up so quickly. They're just moving around the corners. Just be very careful. Watch out for this. See, we got another one already here. Moving up around another corner. Down. So as long as you just hug the wall right here, it's a lot easier to kill these guys. If you were in the middle of the room, oh man, it would be bad because they would be rushing at you from all angles. So just hug the wall like this. Move up very slowly here. Take your time with this. No need to rush again. And for some strange reason, there's a glitch on this mission. Not every single dot that appears on your map is in the room with you. Like, sometimes some dots won't even be in the room. That's kind of strange, but it's happened. So just don't panic on every dot, but also make sure that you take each dot as a potential threat. And again, watch your health and watch your armors. Also, make sure you guys stock up on 10 heavy armors, because I made a huge mistake. I stocked up on 10 light armors thinking that I could get 10 of each armors when that was wrong. You can only get 10 of one armor, so make sure you stock up on those heavy armors there, and they'll greatly help you out in this mission. Help you out even more than snacks, actually. So you guys see these guys right up here? These are the remaining guys that hide up here in the tower. We took out a huge chunk of them with the proximity mines, but there was still a ton of these guys up in the tower. Still a ton of them up there. So we did take out a good chunk of them, but they still go up there. So you're going to want to put those proximity mines up there to stop them from going up there. Because when they're up there, they're the biggest threat to you, because they can kill you so quickly when they're up in that tower. And depending on which team finishes first, have the other two guys just move across the room, box the remaining noose, and help that other team clear this room out completely. You don't want to leave this room until you clear it out completely. Make sure there's no more risks, you know. Get rid of them. Completely clear. Once everybody's in the clear, just head for the exit. And also, the person who didn't set proximity mines, have them move up first, because in case that one of his proximity mines didn't go off, they could kill him. So make sure you have a random person that didn't set the proximity mines go up first, because if those trigger, they won't kill that person. So right here, I'm just see the explosions from the proximity mines. They took these guys down right here. And have one proximity mine near the elevator, because that'll stop these guys from coming down the elevator. So right here, pretty much clear. I made sure none of the proximity mines go off. All get back in the elevator. Okay, now here's where the mission gets even more complicated when we get outside now. Okay, here we go. We're going back up now. This is where we're going to have to deal with an army of police now. Okay, once you are out here, get back. Get back. Do not move up. Let the cops come to you. And have one guy focused on nothing but helicopters. Have the rest of the team focused on the noose, but have one guy focused on the helicopters, because that way, if you split up and you have multiple people focused on the helicopters and the noose, you could die a lot quicker. So have one person assigned to just taking out helicopters, while you have the rest of the people just getting rid of the noose right here. And I heavily recommend using the explosive sniper on this mission, and the reason I recommend using explosive snipers is because homing launcher won't always hit them. Like, sometimes the helicopters will dodge it. So use the heavy explosive sniper, because it'll always hit. As long as you're aiming at the target, it'll always hit them right here. And these helicopters can be a real mess. They can just keep coming in waves. So do your best right here. Let the noose move up on you. And once you clear out a good chunk of them, that's the point when you want to move up. You're going to watch your back also, because sometimes they can actually come up behind you and they can shoot you through this gate. Unfortunately, there is no other way to get out through this mission. You have to go through the main yard right here, and you have to confront all the cops over here. Okay, so those guys are taken care of pretty much there. Be very careful here, guys. These guys can drop you really quickly, these cops. Peek out very little. Take these guys out one at a time. Okay, this is the point where the majority of cops are taken down. We're going to start moving up now. Going for headshots also. Here come more helicopters also. Have that one guy still focused on the helicopters, while the rest of the team clears out the yard. There we go. Watch your sides right here. They can come up on your sides here. Pretty much clear. These helicopters can be really nasty because they just keep coming in and coming in. Got more guys coming from the flank. Taken down. Okay, move up towards the roof now. Everyone should be running up here. Gotta watch out for these helicopters. Cleared. Another cop car coming in. And also, while remember how I told you guys don't rush? You don't want to take it extremely, extremely slow on this part either, because you can get cornered, because these cops are just going to keep spawning and spawning. So you don't want to rush, but you don't want to take it extremely slow either. Get it at a good pace to get out of here, but don't rush it, and don't take it extremely slow too, because if you go rush it, you're going to die, and if you take it extremely slow, you're going to get boxed in and die too. And again, helicopters are taken care of. We had that one person assigned to getting rid of the helicopters. And also here, the helicopters are going to keep spawning on the rooftop. I recommend one person start up the helicopter while the other people keep shooting at the other helicopters and distract them in the meantime. Once the helicopter blade starts spinning, that's when you get everybody in the helicopter and you get the hell out of there. Here we go, we're good. And also, when you guys leave, make sure you activate stealth mode. And the reason you want to activate stealth mode is because it automatically makes a 3-star go down to a 2-star. So it's already easier to lose the cops. So activate stealth mode and you don't have to have any more helicopters chasing you. You can just get out of the area pretty quickly. And here we go, mission completed. The worst setup mission completed. Now all we got to worry about is the finale right here. So here we are up to the Act 1 finale, and I recommend when you do the cuts on this, give the host 40%, give everybody else 20%, and this is the best way that you can balance it because the host had to pay for the heist, and the host doesn't get money from the setup missions while everybody else does. This is the best way to balance it out and make it fair. Now, moving on to the heist. Okay, so once we get to the location here, I recommend bringing up an insurgent or like a Karuma and just shooting these guys from a distance. These guys are pretty easy to clear out. There's no need to move up on these guys really closely. Just take these guys out from a distance. If you have the explosive sniper and you just blow up these cars, you can just kill these guys really quickly because they're right next to it. Very easy to clear this area out. Just careful not to move up really close on them because they can kill you pretty quickly. You don't have much cover out here either. Just take these guys out from a distance and it is pretty much easy. Okay, all clear. Now we're going inside. Here's where it turns into a war zone right now. Okay, here we go. Okay. So once you guys are down here, you guys are going to want to stay together. Have all 4 people stay together, cover each other, cover each corner, check around. A lot of times these guys won't even appear on the map. Do not rely on the map as your only source of pinpointing these guys because there's guys that don't appear on the map sometimes, like corners and stuff, so watch out for them. Move up very slowly. This area right here, in this door scanner area right here, you're going to sit here a little bit. Do not move up past this door scanner thing here because they can shoot you out really easily. Clear out a good chunk of these guys before you move past this scanner here. Watch out for it because as you guys see, they drop my health really quickly on this. Have super heavy armors handy and they'll guide you through this. Just have this mission is not as bad as the other ones. Just stay together. Just everyone stay together. All 4 players cover each other, move up very slowly, and this mission is not that bad. Just be very careful. This early on area, the lobby right here, the lobby is the worst part right here. This area, you're very exposed in this area. And make sure you guys know how to roll. And the reason you want to know how to roll, not to dodge bullets specifically, but to get behind cover really quickly when you're getting shot at. So it's a lot quicker than running into cover. So if you just roll into cover, it'll be a lot quicker. Here, just move up very slowly again. Cover each other's sides. Careful, watch your right side also, because they can come up on those balconies and shoot you from the side. Move up very slowly here. As you guys see, I'm taking it very, very calmly here. These guys can pop out at any corner right here. They don't appear on the map a lot of times, too. There we go. See? They're just popping out of nowhere. Also, everyone recommend going for headshots. It's a lot easier. Use a powerful gun. Like I'm using the heavy machine gun right here. I'm using it specifically for armor-piercing rounds. Don't know if it does much against these guys, but still, I'm not taking any chances. I want the best of what I can get to shoot at these guys. Again, get into cover. Get body armor again. Snacks. Move up slowly, everyone. Careful not to have one person in your group rush, because that one person who can rush can mess it up. This part right here, stay here on the side so you don't get shot from the bottom. And just get ready. These guys that are going to be coming out of the room, they're very exposed. Easy to take these guys out quickly. Cleared right there. Okay, now we're going to move up here on the left, take out this guy here. Okay, looks like he's down too. Okay. Aaron's moving up. Okay, make sure you check these rooms right here. Check these rooms with the windows before you go down. That room was clear for that instance, but make sure you check those rooms. Careful here. This part is going to be a little annoying. This part, you're going to be exposed on this part, guys, here. There's going to be a lot of them really close to you here. And these guys take a lot of bullets, as you guys see. A lot of bullets. Very slowly. Move up very slowly. Everyone stay together. Cover each other's sides. Check these rooms. Make sure that these rooms are clear, because sometimes these guys will still be in the room and they won't appear on the radar. Make sure the rooms are all clear. Again, equip another body armor. Go down here. Now we're at the basement, bottom level here. Clear this area out. Okay, here, this is going to get a little complicated. What you're going to want to do is sit in this hallway right here. There's going to be a few guys that are going to be coming to your right. The few guys that go to your right, just take these, have everybody focus fire, take these guys out right here. Sit right here. Just wait till they come to you to the right side here. Take these out, because when you go into this room, you are very exposed. And this is where a lot of people die in this room specifically here. Now, once you take out everybody that goes to the right, have the whole team stay back. And have one guy take out a grenade launcher. Just fire it across into the room. Watch your health also, because you can still get shot pretty easily here. Equip body armor. Watch health. Just fire the grenade launcher into the room like I'm doing here. This will clear the room out actually really quickly. Really easily here. It'll get rid of a lot of these guys. Fire the grenade launcher, spam it in this room. You'll be good. Okay. Now there's like 1 or 2 guys left. Clear, pretty much. So just do that. We didn't even have to go in the room. I just spammed the grenade launcher. We're good. Okay, and watch out on this part. Once you clear out the room, you're going to have like 1 or 2 guys coming down the staircase. Just watch out for them. For some reason here, it was like, I guess it was a little glitch. The guy wasn't coming on the staircase right away. But usually there's 1 to 2 guys that come down the staircase. Look, here he comes. So just watch out for that guy. Because I remember I was doing the heist a long time ago, and I had a guy die because he didn't notice this guy in the staircase here. So just watch out for this guy in the staircase right here. Okay, area's pretty much cleared out right now. And we've pretty much completed the mission at this point. The mission is pretty much done at this point. It's finished, because all we gotta do is go on the computers, and we can't die in the computers here. So make sure the room is all clear. Hallway's all clear. Good. Going in here. All clear. Now, just gotta get on the computers and just clear the area out. Very simple now. You're pretty much good here. You can't die now. Just clear the area out and just make sure there's no more enemies remaining. And the mission's pretty much done at this point. I just personally, when I do this, I just like holding R2 down. Because there's not really a cooldown here, and I just like firing where these guys are, and it pretty much clears it out, the area out pretty quickly. So I guess that's it for Act 3, really. We completed Act 3, we completed it successfully. I hope that this guide has actually helped people. Let me know down below, do you guys like the format that I'm doing for this guide, where I just do one video and I just talk through it? I thought it'd be a lot simpler than doing like multiple videos for each setup mission, because that'd be really time consuming and be too many videos. So I guess that's that for this one. I'm going to be releasing Act 2 soon, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, hope this helped you, and we're going to be completing Criminal Mastermind on this playthrough. Now, I'm going to skip this long cutscene so that you guys just don't have to watch this.